Hello, friend. Welcome back. I'm so glad to have you here. This week, I'm going to be doing a horizontal spread with the mixed media mom stickers that I just got. And I wanted to use some Distress Oxide, so I'm going to use some ripe persimmon, got dusty Concord, Seedless Preserves, and Saltwater Taffy. And then I'm going to use this Harlequin stencil from the Crafter's Workshop. And I will link all of these items below in the description box if I can find them. They're all on Amazon, I believe, and I do have some affiliate codes, so you can use those. No extra cost to you, just helps me out a little bit. And this horizontal spread is actually from my Etsy shop, so you can get this. I will link that below too. So I just added these a week or so ago to that. So this is actually the first time I've used a horizontal spread, so this is new for me too. So I am just going to use some of the Distress Oxide, and I'm going to do this little Harlequin stencil in the corners. And I'm just going to use my little brushes that I got from Amazon. They're really handy. I like the way they like blend the colors together a lot better without leaving such a like blotchy marks that sometimes the sponges can. So I'm just going to do that in the corner. I'm going to use a little ripe persimmon, and I'm just going to do this kind of sporadically around. And then I realized after I started this that I already tested this out a little, so there's still a little purple on it, so it's going to be a little more on the purple side for this section. I forgot to clean it off. So it's all right. I'm just going to go with it. So I'm actually really excited to use these stickers. For a little background, I've been waiting for, well, I mean, I don't know what year these came out in, but it's been at least a couple years, I think, that these stickers came out. And I really, really wanted them. I love the colors and the like little alcohol ink, swatches. I just thought they were so cute, but they were all about, obviously being a mom. And with my husband and I trying for so long to try to have a baby, it just felt, kind of depressing to get some stickers that was all about, mom vibes. So I've been waiting forever to finally be able to order these stickers. So I finally did, and I'm so excited to use them because I just think they're so pretty. I love the colors, and like I said, it's just totally my vibe. So I'm really excited to use these. And I just thought it was a really good fit with some Distress Oxide to use in my planner. So I'm just mixing the colors together. I just really like these colors of the like purples and oranges together. So this spread is for the week of April 1st through the 7th. So the first week of April. And these spreads that I have in my Etsy shop are all undated, so you can just add your own dates to them, which I kind of like because that way if you miss a week, it doesn't really matter if you didn't use it. You can just, skip that week and move on to the next week and add the dates the next week. So I'm just cleaning these off with a baby wipe. So this way the next set that I do is not already contaminated with purple. Not that it, turned out bad. It's just like to be a fresh start. And then I just got my paper a little wet. So I'm going to do the other corner, the upper corner, so to kind of bring a little balance to the layout. Just picking up pieces of baby wipe. I recommend if you're doing the baby wipes to get like these ones are, I think, Huggies, which is just what I had on hand, but they're kind of cottony, so it kind of sticks to some of the like um, corner pieces. So I prefer for something like this to use a little more like smoother. I want to say Pampers might have like I don't know how to explain it, but if you know wipes, then you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just starting out with the same colors again. I'm doing like bright persimmon first, then moving up to the saltwater taffy, and then into the purple colors. Trying to kind of blend them in, starting with the darker in the corner and blend it out to the center of the page. And the paper I found for printing my sheets on is just HP premium paper, and I found a 32 weight. Seems to be pretty good. It doesn't seem to bleed through with markers very much, and it seems to be just heavy enough to, obviously not bleed through, but not so heavy that it feels like cardstock. And it seems to take the distressing or the distress oxides pretty well. Just cleaning off my stencil again, fresh start, and then cleaning out. And I just put down a craft mat that I want to say is from Ranger ink. It just makes it a lot easier so you don't get your, table dirty, and it wipes off really easily. If I can find that, I'll link it below. I don't know if they have it on Amazon or not, but I will see. And if they do, I'll put in the link in the description box. Alright. Set my paper on the baby wipe, and now the corner of it's wet. So I'm just going to put a little bit at the top over here, maybe in the middle. And I think I'm going to do it at the top. And I really hope that I get better at this talking to a camera when nobody else is around, because it's definitely not easy. It's really hard to think of things to talk about when you're just talking to yourself. But yet someone is going to be listening to this, but they're not actually listening to you right when you're talking. I don't know. It's a weird concept. Anyways, so I'm still kind of debating with filming these. You guys can let me know how you like them, but lately I've been filming the actual videos during the day because the lighting is better, but usually my baby is awake at that time, so obviously he is, talking and making noise and throwing toys on the floor, so it's just not really conducive to talking to the camera. So I've just been filming the videos and then doing voiceovers, which also feels kind of unnatural because it's trying to, sync up what I'm talking about with what I'm doing on camera, and also feels slightly less natural at the same time, though. Sometimes I get distracted when I'm creating something, and it's really hard for me to try to talk and create at the same time. So let me know if you have the same problem or not, but I'm just not great at, I guess, not necessarily multitasking, but if I'm really trying to create something, it's really hard for me to stop and talk also, or talk about anything interesting that you're actually going to want to listen to, which I'm really not doing right now either, but oh, guys, I hope I get better at this. Let me know in the comments, if you're even watching this, what kind of videos do you like? Do you like the chatty ones? Do you want to listen to people while they're talking? Would you rather just have music and just be able to watch the video in peace? Because I know some of more on the scrapbooking side, but videos that I watch where they just have music playing and you just get to watch, which sometimes I just kind of like. But then at the same time, I also kind of like to know who it is am I watching. So, anyways, so I'm just adding the last little bit on the other bottom corner with the Distress Oxide. I really like the Distress Oxide. I mean, I like distressing too, but I really like how much, I guess, more bright the colors are for the Distress Oxide. So I'm just finishing up with the stencil. I love the Crafters Workshop stencils. I've got several of them, and I highly recommend them. They're great. I'm just going to finish up with these. And then I'm just going to clean up that and move out my craft mat. And then I'm going to start putting some stickers on here. So I am going to start with, I already laid out some of my stickers on my wax paper just to kind of get an idea of where I wanted them. So I'm going to put this already tired tomorrow sticker on there because that's just pretty much story of my life right now. I figured no matter what day I put it on, it won't be wrong. So I am just going to add this other sticker to this corner. These ones are all clear stickers so far that I've added. This one says Mom Sleep. It's like regular sleep, but without the sleep. And if you guys can't tell, I'm tired. Our baby is the perfect baby, but we're still sleep training. It's not going well. So I'm gonna add this list here to the top. It says jot it down before you forget, because mom brain. Also very true. And I'm going to add this little bullet point box here. I also like this sticker book because it comes with a lot of different boxes, which I feel like some of the Happy Planner sticker books don't really have a lot of boxes in them, so I do appreciate that. And I'm going to add this weekly checklist here to make a little cluster. Another little box here. Also, let me know in the comments, do you guys like a calendar that starts with a Monday or starts Sunday? Because I know all the happy planners start Monday, which I kind of prefer. I'd rather just start Sunday. I want it to be like a relaxing day. I don't want it to feel like I'm starting the week. So I like a Monday start, but not everybody is the same. So if you prefer Sunday starts, let me know, and maybe I'll make one of those too. And then I just added this box, and even though it's got writing on the top of it, I wanted it, because it's a horizontal spread, I wanted to do it the other way, so I just put it down and then I just put a little box over the words there so that you can't even tell that it was supposed to be a vertical sticker. And then I'm going to add this big one that says a messy bun is the crown of a mom. And then I'm just doing another little cluster here. And then because this is a box that's more specifically made for a monthly with the little cutout for the numbers, I'm just going to add another little sticker over the corner so you can't see that little cutout. So I'm just going to put this little hexagon sticker here to cover up that cutout. So then you can't even tell that it was meant to be for a monthly. So just try to get creative with your stickers. Even though they might be meant for one thing, there's always a way to work it into your spread in some other way. I'm just going to add this little flag that says don't wait. So these are just all my things that I need to get done that, I may otherwise procrastinate, but trying to remind myself not to. And I'm going to add this, sorry, my iPad keeps going off. Add this little today sticker. And actually, originally, when I was doing this layout, like I said, I'm doing a voiceover right now. So originally, I was doing this because we had a comedy show to go to, and then I was putting this little appointment sticker down for my chiropractor appointment. But then last minute, one of my aunts asked me if I wanted to go scrapbooking. She couldn't make it, so I'm going to fill in for her. So now I have to cancel those things, and I'm going to spend the weekend hopefully working on some more planner spreads. Hopefully to get some more content for you guys, and I can do it uninterrupted. So I'm just adding this sticker here. You're doing amazing. Anyone can use that reminder, whether you're a mom or not. And then I'm just going to do the same thing with this sticker that says reminder. I'm just going to stick it, horizontally, and then I'm just going to stick this other box over top of it so you can't even tell that it was supposed to be a vertical sticker again. Oh, it's crooked though, so I gotta fix that. So I'm just going to replace that. It's not straight-ish. Put that down and then add this box over top of the reminders, which, I mean, even the reminders sideways, you could still do it that way. It probably, I think, still looks fine. But I'm just going to stick this little box over it. It says MOM stands for Master of Multitasking. I'm going to add another little check box over here. And this one, I didn't really want the bullet points on it. So I am, again, just going to add another box over top of the little bullets. Then I can just use it to write something else in there. And I mean, I'll probably add a bullet list to this later on, but I didn't really want the box. So again, like I said, just trying to make your stickers work for you. They don't have to be used the way they are intended for. And then I'm going to use this little sticker here. This is winging it, which, I mean, it's kind of like what I was just saying. Just wing it with your stickers, see what happens. So I am going to cut off the edge of this. And see, what else do I need? I'm going to add this sticker here on Sunday, which I really like this sticker, present over perfect, which I feel like is the theme of this entire video. It's present, it's not perfect. Far from it. And I know everybody says you've got to film a lot of YouTube videos before you get comfortable and, good at it. So I'm going to trust the process and keep going. So I'm going to add a couple of boxes to Sunday. And this will be my probably catch-up day for being gone for the weekend. And this will be my first weekend away from my baby. He's about to be 9 months. So it's going to be probably hard on me. Probably a little harder on Dad. But I have faith he can do it. So I was going to put this sticker down for Life Happens, Coffee Helps, but then I decided that it a little too closely matched the bullet box that I have, which, I mean, is probably really not that big of a deal, but for me it is. So I was trying to find a different box. But then when I picked what I probably would do a purple box, then I realized, well, my little weekly checklist is also purple. So then I'm just in the same predicament again. So I'm basically just looking for different color options of what I want to do. Oh, here's the weekly checklist. I'm just trying to compare what colors can I use that are not going to be, the same colors one on top of another, which again is really not that big of a deal. I could have saved myself a couple minutes and just left it alone, but then you guys wouldn't see the actual process that I go through. So here is the deep thought of color choice. So I'm going to take off the purple box and I'm going to go with a purple bullet box. I don't know if that's what you want to call it, a bullet box, but box with the bullet points on it. And again, this HP paper makes it pretty easy to peel these stickers off. Like I didn't rip any of the paper when I pulled off any of these stickers. So that's also another bonus. I'll try to link that paper in the description box too. I did a little trial and error with paper, and so far this is the one that I've liked the best. But if any of you have any other paper that you prefer, comment it in the box below and let me know what your favorite is. So I'm going to use this peach box. But then when I hold it up to that, then I decide, nope, it's still too close. So I think I'm going to switch it out for the slightly darker orange checklist. Now, the real solution to this would have been to use a blue box, which would have been different than, all those other colors. But I didn't really use any blue on here except for the little bit that was in a couple of those, like, backgrounds. So it wasn't, because if I added some blue on that side, then I would feel like I had to add some blue on the other side. So that's why I was trying to stay away from the blue. And since I already had a black box there, I didn't want to use a black one. So it's just, decisions. And I still feel like these are still a little too close in color for my liking, but at this point I was like, you know what, it's good enough. It's where my obsessiveness comes in a little bit more. So anyways, and I need some practice with my handwriting, so I still am not crazy about freehanding these. So I'm just writing in the um, month with this Crafters Workshop letter stencil, which I will look and see if they can find them anywhere, but this is super old. I mean, like probably at least 15 years old. I don't think they make their letter ones anymore, which is a bummer because I really like them. I have a few big ones and then a few little ones. And I really like them, but I've looked before and I haven't seen them again. And I got this from like a scrapbook store a very long time ago. So, anyways, if I find them, I will link them. But if you're really hoping for it, don't get your hopes up because I haven't seen them before again. So, I'm just writing in April and I'm using this Tombow marker, which I think was number 676. So I'm just doing April up at the top. And then I'm going to use one of the little stencils to do the dates. And I'm going to use a black, I believe, Pigma Micron. Oh no, I'm sorry. I used my Muji pen, which I always have those linked in my description because I use them all the time. So just part of my favorites list. I'm just doing the dates in the little stencil. Again, I'll look, but I don't think they make these anymore. And I will try to even look on the Crafters Workshop site and see if they have them there. Maybe they just don't have them on Amazon, but I don't think they sell them anymore. So, I think that is just about going to wrap this up. I'm just going to finish writing the numbers on this side of the page. And if you guys liked this video, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, anything. I really appreciate it. Comment, what you guys want to see, what kind of videos do you like? And I really appreciate if you made it this far. Thank you. I promise, I hope they get better. So again, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this this video, and I really appreciate it. So until next time, have a good day and plan a life you love.